Alright, hello once more. We've got... Actually, another repeat. I'm taking my Woundwort out again. Because I like this one. I think it's fun. And I got another really good match with it. So, it's back. This was actually recorded... Was it? Yeah, I believe this was actually recorded on the same day as the first one, too. This was just a couple matches... Oh, yeah, it was definitely recorded on the same day as the first one. It's the same room. It's, well, I forget the point cost now, but it's the same rated map and everything. Just a different team. I thought I did some decent stuff here, so I wanted to show this one off as well. I got jumped right out of the gate there. That's not always the most fun, but, you know, it spawned me kind of in the back. That's where that comes in, and I think I saw disadvantage pop up there. So on top of being kind of in the back, I'm also dealing with... Oh, no, it wasn't. Never mind. For a second, I thought I was dealing with the enemy raid right out of the gate, but we got a nice flying kill on that guy, so that is pretty fun. That's one of the things I really like when it comes to the flying suits. But we're kind of trying our best to not just rush in, but still get our shots off. Missed with the claw arm. That was really close with those Sturmfausts, though. Camphor right in front of me is not ideal. I may be a support, and he may be a general, but Camphor is still one of the unparalleled kings of just shooting you over and over so you can't move. And we had the rest of the team kind of bunching up. Looks like they were targeting like one guy at a time. This is a chance to talk about that. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Yeah, generally speaking, you don't really want to have all of you targeting one guy. Like, 2 people on one guy, maybe, but any more than that, honestly, you start tripping over each other half the time anyway. But we got picked off there. I'm not sure if we managed to land a shot before dropping, which is sad, but, you know, it is what it is. So, we're waiting to spawn back in here. Everyone else seems to be doing alright. Nobody else is really dropping. We've got number 3 is taking a bit of a beating from number 4. Just took a huge hit there. Yikes. We're finally dropping back in. We're going to try and get back up to the front lines. That's another thing where flying type suits come in big handy. Lets us actually get up to where our allies are. Now we just got to figure out how to actually get an angle, which is going to be a little tricky in this case. Trying to just feel things out with the head Vulcans for starters, while we're looking for a good angle to fire on with the Mega Beam Cannon. Mega Beam Launcher, excuse me. Guess that's what they call this one here. Got the hit there. I'm actually surprised that landed. Quite happy about that. Gonna try to pursue... Never mind. I thought we were gonna try and pursue, but instead we decided to shoot at the enemy raid. That's not ideal. And we're also doing that same thing I said not to normally do, where now there's 3 of us on a single target while some guys are coming in from behind. But we did get the kill, so that's good. Moving into intercept here. Hit with the claw arm, finally. And Ally managed to finish him off. We probably would have gotten him with those Vulcans, but he came in, finished the job. Now we're moving around this corner. We're actually moving as a group here, too. So, exact opposite of the... Oh, I'm actually surprised that landed. I'm quite happy. Unfortunately, we got clipped by our ally there, knocked over. I just got Camphor again. He got himself really isolated. This is really unfortunate for him. You saw us got that kick. I think that's the first time I've used this kick in this match, and I hit nothing with it, which is unfortunate. I was trying to line up a shot there with the claw, but he jumped in front of me. I didn't want to stun him, and then I went around and hit him anyway. I think I was trying... That has quite a range on it. I think I might have been trying to swing shallow to not stun him, but if so, we failed. We also... That was a really poor swing on my part there as well. Well, we sank that into the wall. We'll have to see. I hope we managed to get him. Looks like we didn't. No, that jump made it a little tricky to spot, but it looks like my ally got him with head Vulcans instead. I was worried he would get taken out there, or at least knocked over or something, but in the end, we did manage to drop him. We got enemies coming in from behind, though, so we're turning around, and it's once again an enemy raid I'm dealing with. That is not ideal. Ally dropped, and now I've got a whole bunch of enemies on my tail. We hit with claw arm again. I think that's part of why I saved this, is the amount of times I hit with that claw arm. Not an ideal... Wow, that's just a string of bad shots there. Huh. Missed with the saber. I'm not sure what the saber's actually called here, but I missed with the saber, missed with the kick. I did hit with the claw arm, though. So that's really fun. Now, I wasn't paying attention to which Gundam that was. I probably should have done so. I saw it had the double beam gun, and those are fun. I quite like those. There's a couple different things that use those. I know the full armor ground type uses it. I want to say there's two different full armor ground types. I think both of them use it. Yay, more claw hits. This time we hit with most of our attacks. Nice. Wasn't in an angle to follow up with the kick, unfortunately. I would have if we had a good angle. We're going to move along the side, try and get some flanking, and luckily, he didn't turn to face me, but we also sank that into a shield, so didn't do much good anyway. We're kind of in a tricky spot here, as we're now out of boost, but we did manage to hit once again with that claw arm. I think I just sank a kick into nothing? I don't know what I was thinking there, but we're pretty... We're in pretty bad shape here. We're kind of pinned. We have boost now, but I think that's... I think that's a raid. Yes, that one's a raid. I have it. I have not used it yet. Thank goodness the rest of my team had my back this time, or I probably would be dead right now. I don't know if we dropped down on purpose here, honestly. I don't remember. I also just noticed this thing has cameras on its legs. That's interesting. I wonder if... I think they still look backwards even when they're flying. Huh. You see them right there? That's interesting. I think those are camera lenses anyway. Ooh, that was a nice little shot through our allies there. Trying to do our best to back up number one. Looks like we don't need to because he knocked the enemy over. Hooray for claw hits, though. Boo for getting shot a bunch. Yeah, I wish we could have maybe not died there, but oh well. Is what it is. I'm very happy with the volume of hits I got. I said that once already, I know, but I'm very proud of the... Well, maybe not proud, but I'm very happy with the volume of hits we got with that claw arm this match. I tend to have a decently difficult time landing those sorts of weapons. I think a lot of people do, to be fair. They're a bit weird to hit with. The claw arm, in particular, though, seems to have a bigger hitbox than a lot of other ones. At least to me. Maybe it actually doesn't, but it feels like it does. I'll have to maybe take that to the test. See if it actually does. But if so, you know, that really helps it actually land things. But we're once again using our flight capabilities to help us get to the front line. It does mean we exhausted our boost, though. If we can get a good angle here, he just exhausted his... Well, Ally got an angle on him. It's fair enough. Take the points. Unfortunately, we didn't hold the lead at the very end there. We did keep a lead for a little bit, but right at the end there we did... Well, maybe we lost it before. I wasn't paying enough attention. We did ultimately end up losing the lead, though. Still, I think we ended up doing pretty well once we started pushing a little bit more. We had a little bit of a rough start there where people were kind of over-focusing on particular targets. But, you know, we turned around, did some good work anyway. And I'm quite happy with my performance at the very least. I like the suit. I think it's fun. I got, again, a lot of claw arm hits, which is always a lot of fun. So, yeah, it's neat. You guys should use yours if you have one. It's a fun suit. But that will do it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and I can't wait to show you what the next video is going to be. I will see you then.